Hello everyone, it's me, Geraldo, and in this video I'm going to talk about the reasons why I personally hate getting sick. And getting sick is one universal reason why we hate it. It's universally hated for numerous reasons. One, sickness involves death, sometimes illness, hurts a lot, and sometimes getting sick is just annoying. So these are the reasons why I personally hate getting sick. And if you have any reason, and this might not apply to everyone, but hey, some might apply for you, some might not, some I might not even cover. But in this video, this will cover what I personally don't like about getting sick. So let's get started. The first thing that I don't like about getting sick is putting on this vapor rub. The reason why I hate vapor rub is because of numerous reasons. One is because it just feels weird on my body. I mean, it's a weird, thick liquid for me that you just put on top of your body, and depending on where you want to put it, like most time it's put on the chest, neck, and nose, sometimes on your feet, depending on who you are. For me, I just don't personally like vapor rub because one, putting it on every so often is a reminder, hey, I gotta put this on, put it back on, put some more, and after a while, it just gets annoying putting this on so much, and the smell, to me, it just doesn't smell pleasant, it's kind of irritating, and yes, you can get aromas for this, but either way, I still don't like it, and sometimes I'm being forced to put it on for my own good, and for many people, it is believed to fix everything, and shockingly, it does somewhat fix everything. But no one knows the reason why it works so great. Maybe it might be the placebo effect, I'm not sure, but it might be the reason why so many people love this so much. And the other stuff that I'm gonna talk about, another thing that I don't like about getting sick is drinking lots of liquid. Yesterday I drank all this. I went to the store, bought this, and within 3 or 4 hours I finished all of this. And I started drinking this today, and I'm at the halfway point. I'm not sure you can tell, halfway-ish. So I drink a lot of liquids, and it's known that you have to drink a lot of liquids. But me, I personally drink a lot of liquid, and sometimes I'm reminded, hey, drink some liquids, drink some liquid. Even after you drink some, my parents still wants me to drink some more. So even if I finish a cup of whatever juice, water, or tea that I'm drinking, they still want me to drink another cup, and then another one. So pretty much they're pushing the limits of how much water I can drink before I have to pee a tsunami. And I ain't gonna lie, there is some stuff that I do like, is one, I get to drink as much juice as I want. When I'm not sick, that's not an option because there is a lot of sugar in juice. But this is the only time that I get to drink as much juice as I want. But I don't like the idea of drinking so much juice. So I can choose what flavors I want, but I still don't personally like to drink that much juice. I do drink a lot of juice, but not that much as I want to. Another thing that I don't like about getting sick is medicine. And when I mean medicine, I mean off the counter, the one that you can get from CVS, Walgreens, your nearest drugstore, and everything else. Your drugstore, pharmacy, anywhere that you can get medicine. I personally don't like it for a number of reasons. One is because of the flavor. This one, it says it's cherry, and it doesn't taste anything like cherry. And we all can agree that when they say it's a certain flavor, it's really not that flavor. It tastes a disgusting, undelicious version of it. And I hate how they fake advertise how it tastes like cherry, but they don't say it tastes like freaking crap. It tastes terrible. I almost swore. And just a bit of a hint, I don't like to swear on YouTube because I want little kids to watch this, so I almost swear. So people who don't know, I try my best not to swear, so I can be more family friendly. So this tastes terrible. Like once it touches your tongue, it tastes terrible, and then the aftertaste, oh my gosh, it's even more worse. And you try to drink anything, you try to wash it out, and all the other stuff that you can do to get rid of that terrible taste of these medicines. And sometimes they don't even work. Sometimes they advertise they'll work really great, and at the end they might not work for you because one, they're not specially made for you because everyone is a little bit different. So this might cover like a good portion of people, but not you. So that's why I don't like it. I personally prefer go to the doctor and get a prescription medicine, and the reason why is because one, the doctor can go more precise of what you need and what you don't need. So this might cover me really well, even though this is for children. Yeah, this is for children. But if it's adult version, it still might not cover me that well. But with medicine that you get prescribed by doctors and everything, they're more effective, more stronger, and better for you. Yes, maybe your insurance might go a little bit higher, but it's worth it sometimes to get better really quick. No, yeah, I really do not like buying medicine off the shelf. I prefer getting medicine from the doctor. Go to a pharmacy, they give me a special medicine and everything, and I like it. Another thing that I don't like about getting sick is the soup. And what I mean by soup, for some reason my mom loves making soup. And now thinking back, the soup that my mom makes isn't really technically soup. It's more meat inside boiling water, then the vegetables, and that's it. And I think my mom loves doing that kind of cooking. Just get like a big stove, put whatever meat. It doesn't even matter the meat. She'll put and boil it, and I personally don't like it. I don't like boiling my meat a lot. Like, I don't mind if it's for a soup here and there, but I personally do not like soup at all. Like, maybe here and there, but an actual soup that has actual flavor and delicious, not just boiled in water and calling it soup with vegetables. I personally don't like it. And the reason why is because, one, I eat soup a lot. Even when I'm not sick, I'm forced to eat soup. When I'm not sick, apparently I will eat soup here and there. And once I get sick, it'll be the only option of meal that I can have. So it'll be soup Monday, soup Tuesday, soup Wednesday, soup Friday, until I'm completely fine and I just don't like soup. If it's being served to me all the time, it makes me hate it more. And once I get healthy and you try to serve me soup again, I will literally throw the soup in the trash and not eat it and cook something else for myself. So yeah, I really do not like soup. Another thing that I don't like is home remedies. And what I mean, sometimes yes, there are some home remedies that our family loves to use and they actually do work, but then there's some remedies that you just hear and you're just like, what? Like, you're just so confused of how does that even work. Like, we're talking about weird stuff that no one ever heard of, but apparently it works great to get you healthy, and no one ever realized, does this actually work? How does it work? No one ever thought of it. And again, I think that might be the placebo effect. So the placebo effect might help you get better, but it's not proven to actually get you healthy. These weird family remedies, and sometimes these remedies might be culturally, nationality, or for some reason you apparently have heard it from somewhere by someone, and there's no proven fact that how does it work. Like, one remedy that I hear is if you rub an egg all over you, that will help get rid of the bad energy from the sickness. And that's just like, huh? How does that make any sense? Like, how does all the disease that's causing you to be sick go into the egg and then you throw it away and hope it never comes back? That's really impossible and makes no sense, but apparently it works for some people because they believe it so much. It's just weird how that kind of stuff for some people actually makes sense. And hey, if it works for you, great, but for me, I don't believe that kind of stuff. Another thing that I really don't like about getting sick is the reason how you got sick. And what I mean is, depending on your family and how your parents are, they'll be blaming stuff that really didn't even cause you to be sick. And what I mean is, one thing that I know with my family is, don't walk barefooted in the house or you'll get sick. No one has proven how does that even work. How does that work? And if you ask a parent how does that work, they'll just be like, because it does. Now shut up. And they never give you a real reason, and no one actually studied, hey, does walking barefooted in your house make you sick? And they'll be blaming that stuff, and they won't really realize it that, no, I got sick because you were sick last week and I got your sickness and now I'm sick. And they're like, no, it's because you were walking barefooted, even though you haven't walked barefooted in your house in months, or in general in months. And it does get really annoying for us who get sick, because one, it really doesn't make any sense, and that isn't the reason why people get sick, but yet for some reason that gets passed on from generation to generation to generation. And I think in my generation it's becoming more like, that's not true, because many people are becoming more doctors and we have more actual people who are professional that helps us get information on how we get sick, how to prevent getting sick, and everything. And another thing that makes getting sick worse is, and this is just a recent one, it's hard to make videos. Because one, for many of you guys who are wondering, I have edited so much in this video because there are moments that I start coughing and I had to spit out the phlegms. All that stuff, that's causing me to have problems to make the video. I have to cut so many more than I usually do. And most time when I cut areas where I'm not saying anything or I stutter a lot. But now I'm taking empty space, times that I stutter a lot, and coughing. And those coughing takes a while for it to stop. So I'm cutting so much after this video. So if it looked a little bit off, it's because I'm sick, so sorry. So that's like the most recent stuff, that reason why I don't like getting sick now, because it's hard to make videos. Another thing that I hate about getting sick is you cannot do so much stuff that you want to do. And what I mean is, if there's a party that you want to go to, you are not allowed to go to that party because of one, that will get you even more sick. And if there's, depending if you're over 21, which depending how many people watch my videos, probably a good portion of you guys aren't 21. But if you guys are 21, here in the United States especially, you have to be 21 to drink, just to be clear for people outside the nation. If you drink and you're sick, you're just asking to be killed. That's pretty much committing suicide, because if you drink a lot, you're gonna get a hangover and you're gonna be sick. You're gonna get sick from the hangover, and you're sick from the virus or the bacteria or whatever is making you be sick. So, congrats, you just made yourself die. And also, that's gonna take a lot of energy, and depending on what reason you're sick or what's causing you to be sick, or the bacteria or virus that's causing you to be sick will make you not be mobile as much. So you can't be dancing, you can't be talking as loud, you get tired a lot more easier, so you can't go to parties. Also, another thing, you can't go anywhere in general except in your house and maybe work or school. And that's really bummed, because hey, if you have, and sometimes when you're really sick, you really can't go to school or to work, so that makes it even more worse. So you stay the entire day but not doing anything that you want. All you do is pretty much lay in bed, take your medicine, make sure you're not having a fever and everything. So congrats, getting sick is the worst, especially if you can't do any stuff that you want to do. So those are all the reasons why I do not like getting sick. For me, guys, there might be some other reasons why you're sick. There might be reasons why you might like to get sick. I don't know anyone who wants to be sick, you personally, but still, oh well. It depends who you are. So me, these are the reasons why I do not like to get sick. And if there's any reason why you don't like to get sick, or there's weird remedies, or remedies in general that your family or your culture does in order to get healthy or to help you get better, comment down below and tell me what remedies you guys in your family or culture or nationality do in order to get healthier, to feel better, and to get rid of whatever disease you're having. So if you have a flu or you're coughing or anything, whatever. And remember to like and subscribe, and I hope I see you guys next time. Goodbye.